Greetings, Arcs! Shadgun here, and today I want to talk about playing Fighter. I've been focused on learning the Fighter class since New Genesis came out, and I want to share with you what I've learned about playing the class, while focusing specifically on the Double Saber.
Elegant weapon, but a more civilized age.
First things first, let's go over some of the important skills that make up this strategy. For this build, we have two options for our subclass. If you're confident in your ability to dodge or counter enemy attacks, then choosing Gunner as a subclass is a good choice, due to the attack PP recovery and overwhelm skills, which greatly add to your ability to regen PP, and thus use photon arts more often. Both of these skills can be maxed out. If you're not as confident in your ability to dodge, or simply prefer a more defensive fighting style, Hunter is a subclass for you, utilizing Flash Guard to reduce damage you take, as well as Hunter Physique to both reduce damage taken and prevent you from being knocked back by attacks. Both of these skills can be maxed out. For the Fighter tree itself, here are what we must make use of. Overload, our main ability, increases all damage we deal by 120%, while increasing damage we take by 150% for 30 seconds. This skill has a 3-minute cooldown. Overload Endurance, which triggers when you receive a fatal blow while Overload is active. This skill will cancel Overload early, leave you with 1 hit point left, and grant 5 seconds of invincibility. Defeat Advantage, which increases the damage we deal to downed enemies by 115% when it's maxed out, so be sure to put 10 points into this. Defeat PP Recovery, which increases PP recovery when attacking downed enemies. In order to have the skill points for other skills, we only put 4 points into this, which grants a recovery bonus of 138%. Fighter Skip Arts, which skips the first half of a photon arts animation if you aren't pressing a directional button when using one. This is crucial to our attack pattern. Same Arts Skip Attack Fighter, which allows you to use the third hit in your normal attack combo if you use the same photon art twice beforehand. Deadly Archer, which allows you to throw your double saber by holding down the weapon action when you have a second stage Whirlwind active. And Saber Parry Another Counter, which allows you to use a special attack when you block an attack with your weapon action by using your weapon action again. An important mechanic to understand is your Double Saber Whirlwind. This ability is available exclusively to double sabers. When attacking, either with photon arts or normal attacks, you build a tornado around you, which comes in 2 stages. In the first stage, the Whirlwind only deals a small amount of damage to enemies who are around you, but when it reaches stage 2, can be consumed to deliver your Deadly Archer attack. Our primary combo we use is designed to build up our Whirlwind specifically to use Deadly Archer as often as possible. There are 3 photon arts available for Double Saber, but the most important one is Julian Dance. This photon art is similar to Illusion Flurry from base PSO2, and is essentially a heavy-handed slash followed up by a flurry of slashes. The Skip Arts version of this attack skips the opening slash and goes straight to the flurry, which is what we focus on. Our attack combo uses a combination of Julian Dance and normal attacks to build up a stage 2 Whirlwind for Deadly Archer, which finishes off the combo. It works like this: 2 back-to-back Julian Dances, followed by a normal attack. Same Art Skip Attack will ensure this should be the last hit in your normal attack combo, which is what we want. Followed by 2 more Julian Dances, and finishing the combo with a Deadly Archer. Observe! It should be noted that using your Double Saber's Photon Blast will fully charge your Whirlwind instantly, so you can and should always follow a Photon Blast with a Deadly Archer attack. This combo is primarily for dealing with boss enemies, but can certainly work against random mobs as well. That said, your enemy will rarely stand still and let you do this, so learning your counterattack is essential to staying alive. That said, the counterattack used in this build deals decent damage on its own, so it's not exactly a DPS loss. Having trouble countering or dodging attacks? There's another option as well. Instead of using Deadly Archer as soon as you have a second stage Whirlwind, hold on to it. You're invulnerable during Deadly Archer's animation, so it can be used to guard against attacks. This does not count as blocking an attack, however, so it can't be chained into a counterattack. Don't forget about Overload. This skill allows you to pump out even more damage per attack, and there are two particular situations to consider using it in. The first is when a boss is downed. It will essentially be free damage, especially if you follow up with your Photon Blast for maximum effect. The other is when you are fighting an enemy such as a Gigantix, that can kill you immediately. Overload Endurance will kick in if you receive a killing blow, letting you keep going, and give you a small window of invulnerability. Be wary of using Overload as a crutch, however. Over-reliance on Overload Endurance to keep you alive rather than learning to dodge or counter not only develops bad habits, but actively hurts your damage output, as Overload Endurance cancels Overload early, and there's a lot of damage to be dealt if you learn to counter properly. That's all I have to say about playing Double Saber. I hope this video helps you, and if it does, consider liking it so more people can see this, and subscribing to my channel for more NGS content. This is Shadgon, signing out.